welcome here to TalkFCB and welcome back to the channel today, guys, for what is a massive video. Because what we are going to be talking about is the upcoming transfer window, and we're going to be looking into several huge positions that we've got to strengthen, that we simply have to improve this summer. And not only that, but who could arrive? What players could come in? With it being reported right now that Barça this summer could make as many as 6 or even 7 brand new signings. There is lots to get into and plenty for us to discuss. So let's get to it. And of course, guys, when it comes to the transfer window, look no further than the OneFootball app. With this video today coming courtesy of OneFootball, which is the place to stay updated this summer. Whether you want the latest news reports, whether you want the latest scores, the latest rumours, you can stay up to date with everything with minute-by-minute updates there over on the OneFootball app. So if you do indeed want to go and download it, you can do that there from the link in the description. But when it comes to Barça, there is plenty this summer that we have to do. And let's start straight away. Let's crack into things now at centre-back. Because already we know Andreas Christensen, he is pretty much guaranteed to be on his way from Chelsea. That is a deal that has all been agreed, and it will be, of course, a free signing, given that he will be out of contract this summer. But there has to be more than that. I think there's a general feeling within Barcelona right now, and especially amongst us fans, that we still need more in that centre-back area. With it already being reported that Mattia Almani, he is also feeling the same way, and he could even travel in the coming weeks to secure a mystery centre-back. Now the question is, who is that? Who could that other centre-back be? Now, the most likely rumour right now, and the name that is being mentioned quite frequently, is Lisandro Martinez from Ajax, the 24-year-old Argentine there. He is tenacious at centre-back. He's a brilliant player, I feel, fantastic on the ball as well. And Barça, intriguingly, have been tracking him now for quite some time. We are no stranger at all to Lisandro Martinez, and he could definitely be somebody who I could see coming in if we could get a deal agreed with Ajax. Of course, he's not alone. He's not the only centre-back who's been linked with us. A more expensive option could be Matthijs de Ligt from Juventus, of course. Somebody there who, like I say, would not be cheap. He's also under contract there. But at Juventus, things haven't really worked out for him. Could he be looking for a change this summer? Although there is no denying that any deal would be difficult. And I would say the same as well to Jules Koundé. He's another one who we have seen linked to Barça. Xavi reportedly is a massive fan of Koundé, but a lot of clubs right across the world certainly are, and there's a massive price tag on his shoulders. Reportedly, there's Sevilla looking for upwards of 70 million euros. Going to take a big fee to bring him in this summer, something that I don't really see Barca being in the position to pay. Then, of course, there is the matter of a new left-back this summer. That is something that we simply must do. Right now, we do not have adequate cover for Jordi Alba. He's being overworked, he's being overplayed, and for that reason, a left-back is a necessity in this coming transfer window. Of course, a name that we are all very familiar with, Alex Grimaldo, former Barcelona B captain there, now at Benfica. And incredibly now, Grimaldo is 26 years old. You know, he is getting into his career now, really is, but his contract expires at Benfica in 2023. And according to reports breaking very recently, he's not interested in signing a renewal. So could Benfica be forced into a sale this summer? And could it be quite a manageable fee for Grimaldo? There's also Jose Gaya, very similar sort of situation. And again with him, he's 26 right now. He turns 27 next month. So these guys now, they're getting to the stage of their careers whereby if they want that big move, the time is indeed now. And Gaya also out of contract in 2023, but there have been rumours that he may be open to extending at Valencia. There has also been rumours to Stuttgart left-back Bornat Sosa, somebody I really do like. He's a younger option there, 24 years old. There's also a reported 25 million release clause in his deal at the Bundesliga club, and he is somebody that Barca have received very good scouting reports on, along with Xavi Galan, who of course is the Celta Vigo left-back. He's also played further forward and more advanced in his career. He too right now is coming into those prime years, 27 years old, and he feels like maybe the cheaper option this summer. Xavi apparently is a big admirer of him. He's appreciated the work that he's been doing in La Liga at at Celta, and he could be a sort of outside option if that was the road that Barca wanted to go down. But then, of course, there's right back too. It's not only at left back where Barca may look to strengthen this summer. I certainly wouldn't rule out a signing at right back, but it is difficult right now because we were well in the race for Mazraoui before, of course, Bayern up their offer, and now suddenly Barca are not willing to match that, and we appear to be out of that race now. We've also been linked to Azpilicueta, who could also come in and play on that right side, and that's a deal that's still not completely ruled out, but it is deemed right now as difficult, and it remains to be seen over these coming weeks and months now whether Barca will identify new right-back targets. Are we still going to go out and try and bring one in, or are we going to stick with the options that we have? In midfield, things are looking a little bit more straightforward in this area because obviously right now we have already agreed pretty much that deal for Kessie. Again, another free agent coming in, this time from AC Milan once his contract expires this summer, and he's believed there to add something very, very different to what we have currently in midfield, and I wouldn't really expect anything more to be done in that area given the quality that we already have, given the depth that we already have in that area, but I would certainly expect to hear rumours. There will be rumours, of course, about Paul Pogba. He's going to be out of contract this summer. He's somebody who's been consistently linked with Barca in the past. His agent is Mino Raiola. Good relationship, of course, with Laporta, but I wouldn't really expect anything to happen on that front, given those wages are going to be astronomical. Then there is the question of bringing another winger this summer there, adding to our attack at Barca. I think obviously a lot depends on the renewal, the possible renewal of Ousmane Dembele, whether or not he will stay beyond the summer. But I think even if he does, even if we do manage to renew Dembele in the end, I still think we need more. I still think we could do with adding something in that area. And of course, we have been heavily linked to a move for Raphinha. Of course, the Leeds United winger there, Brazilian international. Reports say basically that we've agreed personal terms on that. He would be very, very happy to join Barcelona. But I think it all depends right now on whether Leeds stay in the Premier League. Right now, they are 5 points above the relegation zone. They're right on the edge. And if they were to go down, of course, it would be much cheaper, much easier to go and sign Raphinha for a cut price this summer. There's, of course, the question of Adama Traore, somebody who's already at the club. He's on loan right now, of course. But come the summer, we have a 30 million buy option. And the question still remains, do Barca pay that? Are they going to go and pay that money to Wolves this summer to keep Adama? Right now, I would suggest no. I would say that looks like an outside chance that Barca will do that, and it seems like Adama will return to Wolves at the end of his loan. But then the question comes, again concerning Wolves, about Francisco Trincao. Are we going to actually see Trincao return to Barca this summer? Wolves also have a buy option on him. They may not choose to exercise that, and if they don't, does he come back in as a player that Xavi could look to use in his team? And again, guys, much in the same way as Pogba rumours, we are undoubtedly going to hear rumours to Mohamed Salah over the coming summer. Of course, he's going to be linked to Barca given his contract situation, but I think there's no real substance to those rumours until 2023, when, of course, as it stands, he would be walking away from Liverpool for free. Before, of course, the big question looms. And the big question, of course, is, are Barca this summer going to bring in a number 9, a centre-forward, a big signing in that area? That's the question. Now, right now, we know Robert Lewandowski is going to continue to be linked to Barca again. That's a deal that's all linked to his current contract situation at Bayern. And right now, it really is looking like Lewandowski could demand to leave this summer, like he is serious, and he really could indeed move on. And if that was the case, Barca are going to be waiting. They are going to be monitoring to see if they could pull off that deal. But he's not the only forward that Barca have at their disposal and has certainly been linked with. One of those is indeed Gabriel Jesus of Man City, of course, especially now with Erling Haaland looking set to join Pep at Man City. And with Gabriel Jesus' game time already quite limited, until quite recently, he's not really been in their team. And it is believed that this summer, Jesus could move on. He's somebody that Barca really like. They really like the game style that he had. We've been tracking him actually since his days at Palmeiras. And I think he's at a good age too, at 25 years old. But again, there would be questions about the potential transfer fee. And one more player too, who I certainly would mention, Darwin Núñez, the Benfica striker, who's had an unbelievable season in front of goal right now. He is absolutely on fire. He's got 6 Champions League goals as well this season. One of those coming against us us, unfortunately. But the problem with this deal would be that Benfica this summer would be looking for upwards of 80 million euros to get this deal done. And again, a Barça really in the position to pay that kind of money. And that is where we're at right now. Those are the kinds of players that Barca are looking at this summer, have certainly been linked to. There may be some negotiations going on already in the background for some of these players, but what I would really like to know from you guys right now, guys, and what the big decisions are going to be, you have to look at every one of those positions. You've got to look there at all the options that we've been linked to, and you right now have to tell me in the comments, who would you choose from each? Out of those options, out of what is available and what we can do, who would you go with? Who would you look to sign this summer? And of course, if there are players that haven't been mentioned that maybe Barca haven't been linked with yet, you can let me know those too. Who would you like to see us go and sign? And of course, let me know why. And again, guys, if you have indeed enjoyed today's video, please do consider leaving a like. That will be much, much appreciated indeed. I will see you with plenty more videos to come because it is going to be a busy summer and it is going to be such an important summer. I will see you then, of course, with lots more as well on the way. Thank you indeed for watching and for all of your support. I will see you soon. But until next time, as always, Visca, El Barça.